Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. Guys, on today's video, we're going to be continuing to look ahead towards Barcelona's match tomorrow against Red Star Belgrade in the Champions League. We're going to be looking at Hansi Flick's words and as well looking at Fermin Lopez and then talking about a specific quote in regards to Lamine Yamal. But guys, I posted an earlier video today talking about Gyökeres, who if you guys haven't seen, he scored a hat trick against Man City. Funny enough, the day in which we were talking about the Gyökeres Barca links is the day that against Man City he scores a hat trick. As well, I talked about Enzo Fernandez and about Marc Casado. And so if you guys did miss that video, go make sure to check it out. On the channel. But guys, as always, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. And guys, let's get straight into the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's look at some of Hansi Flick's words in the press conference before the match against Red Star Belgrade. Hansi Flick starts off by saying, in this new Champions League, it's very important to win. We know tomorrow will be a tough match because they're a good team with fast forwards. The goal is to win. He talks about the offside trap. He says, our goal is to play good football, and the team is very well connected. Our back line and the whole team are doing a great job. It's important to press the opponent's build-up because they want to keep possession. And we have to applaud Barcelona's work, with that offside trap because the amount of times that Barcelona are catching these opposition teams offside is something to applaud. And it's reflective of the training that these guys do day by day in the training sessions. Hansi Flick, he talks about the drop in intensity in the derby. And we did talk about this before on the channel. The second half against Espanyol wasn't really that good. You notice Barcelona drop in intensity, and Flick responded by saying, "We've played very well over the last month, including the first half against Espanyol. It's normal. These things happen. Everything seems easy, and sometimes you have to accept that the team's level might drop. Now it's a different competition. It's the Champions League, and everyone knows how important it is to finish among the top 8. That's our goal. We're focused on that. We need to improve on the things we didn't do well, but we have to stay positive." And he talks about the difficulties of winning away in Europe. He says, "I don't think about the past. I think about the future. We can't compare it to what happened before. We want to be more successful in the Champions League, and tomorrow is a good day to start." And I like this perspective and this viewpoint from Hansi Flick. Yes, Barcelona, they've struggled in the past, winning away and going and traveling in the Champions League. But we have to understand that this is a completely different team, and Hansi Flick, his Champions League record is absolutely amazing. I think he has one of the highest win percentages of any coach, and that is something to applaud. And hopefully, Barcelona, they're able to rack up these wins in the Champions League. Hansi Flick, he now talks about Gavi. He says, "I spoke with him, and we've decided to take it step by step. He'll get more minutes over time, depending on the matches. He played it for a bit against Espanyol and is doing very well in training. He gives us better ball control." And in regards to Gavi, guys, I know a lot of people are excited about seeing him back, but don't expect Gavi to become a starter or having tons of minutes. I would say until maybe the start of next year. Gavi, he's going to be slowly, being brought into the swing of things. He's going to get, 10, 15 minutes, 20, 30, and then a couple starts. But Gavi, he's still a long way to go before he's able to start. And I think that's absolutely fantastic looking at how Barcelona, they are managing his minutes. Flick now talks about his adaptation to Barcelona, and he says, "Before coming, I had already analyzed the team and the players. We've had a lot of quality. We've tried to instill a new philosophy both in attack and defense. The players have understood it. Positive results have helped us. The players enjoy this style, but there are still things to improve." And obviously, working that high line, making sure that Barcelona, they don't have periods in the game where we switch off and we have a period where we're not concentrating, of lack of focus. That's where Hansi Flick, he is looking to improve. But Hansi Flick, he's already done his homework before coming to Barcelona. We've talked about this multiple times on the channels before, guys. On our episodes discussing, hey, is Hansi Flick the right man? We talked about how he was already making and doing his homework on the Barcelona team, and that's why Barcelona, they're also very successful in this start of the season. It's because of the homework that Hansi Flick was doing. Hansi Flick, he now talks about the goalkeepers. He says, Chesney has trained with us for 2 months. And when I spoke with him, it was clear he's an exceptional person. He helps Iñaki and the other young players. It's ideal to have him on the team. When we need him, he'll be ready. Our goal was to have a player that came with experience who can give us stability and support the other goalkeepers. And Chesney was brought in, guys, to be the substitute to Iñaki Peña. Now, we know that Chesney, he was better than Iñaki Peña, but with Iñaki Peña's form, you don't really see Hansi Flick changing or switching up, that goalkeeper position. And it's most likely that Chesney, he is going to be playing in the cup games and in those games where we are going to make rotations. Hansi Flick now talks about the Champions League, whether there's possibility of winning it. And he says there's a lot of work to do to win the Champions League. There are very good teams with the same goal. In the end, it's about working hard and not talking too much. And in regards to that, guys, because I know expectations and optimism and feelings are high, let's take it game by game. Let's go game by game. Let's just win the game that is in front of us. Let's not focus too much on what Barcelona are going to be at in May, in April. Let's go game by game and let's focus on the present. Hansi Flick, he now talks about Fermin's praise. He says, we have a great team around us. Deco has done excellent work. Working together has been very beneficial. The players are also doing very well. It's a joy to watch them play in training. It's incredible. So far, everything is going well. It's not just the young players. The more experienced ones are helping the younger ones. And that's how a team should work. And you need to have and you need to find like the right balance in regards to that. You don't want to have too many inexperienced players because maybe those inexperienced players, they don't have the same hunger that they used to have before. And you also need the experience from those veterans in order to basically navigate the challenges that the season can bring you, and basically give some wisdom. But those were Hansi Flick's words, guys. And I now want to talk about Fermin Lopez's words ahead of the match against Red Star Belgrade as he accompanied Hansi Flick. Fermin Lopez starts off by saying, we're coming in with great momentum. Tomorrow will be challenging against an opponent with a strong atmosphere. We'll try to play our game to earn the 3 points. Fermin talks about the overbooking on the midfield. He says it's true that there are many talented players in midfield, but competition is good. We all try to improve. When the coach needs me, I'll give it my all. And you saw it when Fermin Lopez was asked to play a role in the team. For example, against Bayern Munich, he responded. He turned up and he gave 2 assists. You have to applaud that. Fermin Lopez, talks about the drop in intensity in the derby. Hansi Flick was asked about that. Fermin Lopez is asked about that. And Fermin Lopez says, in the second half, the other day, we relaxed a bit. The coach pushed us. I don't think it will happen again. The team is doing great work, and we need to keep it up. Tomorrow, we'll play our style of football, and hopefully, Barcelona, they're able to get tons of goals, and they're able to enjoy themselves in tomorrow's match. Fermin Lopez continues, and he talks about the role of the young academy players, and he says there are very young players from La Masia. We have a great family. We all help each other, and it shows on the field. La Masia is very important for Barca, and now we have more prominence. And when La Masia has been at the core of Barcelona's team and the pillar, Barcelona, they've been the most successful. And La Masia will always be there to bail Barca out. Fermin talks about Flick's interest in La Masia. He says the coach gives us a lot of confidence and security when we play. He helps all of us, and you can see on the field we're working well and achieving great results. He talked about the importance of tomorrow's match. And this is tomorrow is a very important game, and we're approaching it with a very strong desire to get the 3 points. Those of us who play will do our best to secure the 3 points. He talks about the team's collective great moment. He says we're all in a very good moment, and it's important for the team. We need to keep up this momentum, and I'm sure we can maintain these results. And the last quote that I will talk to you guys about is in regards to his renewal. Fermin Lopez says, I'm very happy to remain linked to the club until 2029, but I hope it will be many, many more years. Last year, the situation was unimaginable for me. I hope to continue for many more years at Barcelona. And you can clearly see that, that Barca blood, it runs through him. But the last quote I do want to talk to you guys about is in regards to not a Barcelona player or a Hansi Flick quote, but in regards to the opposition, because Red Star player Andrija Maximovic, I'm apologies if I pronounce that. He is a 17-year-old attacking midfielder for Red Star Belgrade, and he is going to have a role in tomorrow's match. And he said this big explosive quote. He says, "Tomorrow I will go out and show Lamine Yamal that I am better than him. I also plan to exchange jerseys after. He's a great player." So right there, Maximovic, he's showing confidence against Lamine Yamal. And you say you're better than him, but we're gonna have to see that in tomorrow's match. But I have faith on who is the better 17-year-old. But right there, Red Star Belgrade also have some words for Barca. But guys, that was it for the Barca news of the day. Make sure to go check my video out that I did release earlier today, talking about Enzo, talking about Gyökeres, and about Marc Casado. But guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.